Hey everybody, H-Mac again. I want to make another quick video. Hey, I'm not going to take up too much of your time. Sorry, kind of scruffy. But anyway, hey, I got this call from this young lady yesterday evening. Actually, it was a bit disturbing, kind of sad actually. She gave me a call. She's actually involved in another big ticket program. She had saw a few of my videos, liked them, so she wanted to reach out and kind of say thank you. So we were talking a little bit. So she was like, hey, what program are you involved with? So I told her the program I was in. She was like, okay, that's nice. Are you having fun? You like it? I was like, yeah, it's a great program. How well are you doing? I was like, well, you know what? I really can't complain. I can always do better, but I'm not complaining. I was like, what about you? What program are you in? So she told me the name of the big ticket program that she's involved in. It's actually a really popular one. I was like, okay, cool. That's a nice program. So how do you like it? She was like, well, I like the community. I like the people. They've been somewhat helpful, things like that. And I was like, okay, good. So it sounds like you're having fun. You're doing well. And then she paused. I was like, what's the matter? She was just like, well, she was like, tell me a little bit more about your program. So I was telling her about it. I kind of backed up. I said, hey, like, how are you doing? I mean, talk to me. She was just like, well, to be honest with you, I'm going broke with how they have me marketing. I was like, well, what do they have you doing to market? She was like, they had me doing voice broadcasting. I just got silent. I was like, uh-oh, to myself. And I was like, okay, so what are you doing? She was like, well, they want us to reach out to 50,000 to 100,000 people per week to get the numbers so we can be successful. I was like, okay, I understand. It's a numbers game. I was like, well, how are you doing? How's it going? She was just like, well, I don't like the fact that, people are leaving me messages and they're cursing me out and this, that, and the other. And it's just rough. And I'm going through and people don't have money and this and that and the other. I was just like, wow. She was like, yeah, I've been doing this for about 4 or 5 months now. And it's just each and every week I have to pay for dials. I have to pay for leads. And it's really eating into my account. I was like, wow, okay. I was like, well, can I share something with you if you don't mind? She was like, yeah, sure. I was like, well, don't quote me 100%. But from what I know in 2017, voice broadcasting is not legal. So she got quiet. I was like, are you there? And I can just kind of hear her welling up anger and almost tears. I was like, what's the matter? She's like, nobody told me that this is illegal and this and that. And I also shared with her, I know 3 people that have gotten fined $1,500 for voice broadcasting because it's not, legal in certain states. So then she was pissed. She was like, well, why did my sponsor or whoever tell me this? And I wouldn't have been doing this if it's illegal. And I was just like, well, again, don't quote me. From what I understand, it's kind of like a grayish area. So I told her hey, if you're gonna go forward with this, tread lightly. She was still pretty pissed off. So I said, hey, on my team, we're doing something a little similar. The only difference is what we're doing, it's FCC compliant. And what we're doing, we're leaving voicemails, ringless voicemails. So you're not bugging anybody and you don't have to worry about getting cursed out. Now, yeah, don't get me wrong. Any type of, mass phone dials or whatever, you're going to get some people that aren't happy. But for the most part, people just, if anything, just, hey, please don't call me anymore. But you don't get cursed out and stuff like that. But more importantly, what we do is FCC compliant. So I was explaining a little bit about that to her. And she was like, well, okay, with what you're doing, your program or your system, do you still have to pay for the dials as well? I was like, yeah, of course you still have to pay for the dials. But one of the biggest ways where you can save money with the tool that we use on our team, you pay for the platform one time, and obviously you pay for the dials each time you make dials. But more importantly, we provide you software where you can actually extract, cell phone numbers of, targeted leads. Because I was sharing with her from what she was telling me, everybody on their team or whatever is using the same lead source. So the leads have been, rehashed. So I told her that, whenever you're doing any type of dialing or anything like that, everybody that has a cell phone isn't your potential prospect. you want to try to pinpoint a particular type of prospect you're looking for. And with the tools that we provide, you're going to have that software where you can extract small business owners. You can find people that have previously been involved in some type of work from home business, or if you're looking to market to brick and mortars that might be interested in an internet business, you can do just that. I mean, it's an incredible tool. And, I was telling her, and she was just like, wow. I wish somebody would have told me that. And, I could have saved money. And that's what I was telling her too, is just like with the tool that we use, you'll never have to pay for leads again. You basically pull down as many leads as you want, however often you need them. If you need them every day, if you need them every week, or whatever. If you need a certain type of leads source that you want to test and try out, you can do that. Even if you're doing some offline marketing, and I share with her, I'm also doing offline. I'm doing postcards as well. I've pulled leads using this tool and this software to get names and addresses of people to send postcards to. So, I mean, it's an incredible tool. You can use it for offline. You can use it for, online. But again, you're just paying for it one time. So you'll never, ever have to pay for leads again, like in some of the other programs. So I told her, hey, if you use this tool, I can probably help you, not go broke. And I also gave her samples of some of the postcards I'm using as well. Like a lot of you gurus and stuff like that don't want to share the information that you have with other people unless they're on your team. And I don't really think that's cool, because my thing is, you're always going to get whatever is due to you. So, I mean, share your knowledge. A lot of you guys are really smart, have some great tools, and you can actually share. I'm not asking you to share everything. Obviously, you have to leave some things for your team and, special for your team members. I get that. But if there's some ways that you can help another person that's out there struggling in another big ticket program, help that person. Because she was just like, you're so nice and you're taking your time, Mac. And you're not charging me for any of this. You're giving me sample postcards. You're telling me what tools to use to help me improve what I'm doing. And I said, hey, I love big ticket. And more importantly, since you're already involved in one, obviously you see that potential. You see what you can do. But I want you to be successful. So here are some tools and here are some ways that I've been successful. So I just want to help you do the same. So I mean, that was it. We had a pretty good conversation, 10, 15, 20 minutes, whatever it was. It was cool. I mean, I felt good. I did something nice for someone, and she was very appreciative. So if you guys want a tool, and if your mentor or your team is having you still do voice broadcasting, my suggestion to you would be to check out this tool that I have. I'm pretty sure you'll like it. You can actually go to the website. The website is www.checkyourvoicemail.com. Really simple to remember. Like I say, you check your voicemail all the time. So again, it's www.checkyourvoicemail.com. And literally, you can reach out to hundreds or even thousands and thousands of people. And you're just sending them a simple voicemail. And more importantly, you can do it and it's FCC compliant. So you don't have to worry about getting fined or getting in trouble. Again, that's www.checkyourvoicemail.com. Hope you found some value. Have a great day.